Hey, good morning, everyone. So we're just doing a short stream today, showcasing a game that I've been playing pretty avidly offline called Ball Pit. And yeah, if you're watching this later on YouTube, please consider liking, commenting, subscribe. Great free ways to support the channel. I'm also currently multi-streaming on Twitch as well. If you'd like to support my Twitch, twitch.tv/absolutecasual, and feel free to throw a follow there as well. And then for those of you watching on Twitch, streaming on YouTube at youtube.com/@theabsolutecasual. This is just going to be a short morning stream, no more than an hour. Basically, because I missed streaming yesterday, so thought I'd make up a little bit for it today. All right, I haven't played this offline, so we're going to go ahead and just create a new game for the stream. But yeah, the best way to explain this is kind of like a roguelike, what do you call, vampire survival. Ballin has fallen. A pit is all that remains. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. Alright, so I was just gonna go through the basic tutorials. So basically, like in Vampire Survivor, we can unlock different heroes or different adventurers. And in this one, we just start with like a basic fighter. It's got no abilities, and we just if we clear the level, then we get like get to level up our character. We get materials for building stuff, and then we also get a chance to collect blueprints. That way, we can unlock more characters and more buildings. I currently have it set to automatically fire, but you do have the option to just shoot manually if you want. But I prefer the auto fire. The downside with the auto fire is that whenever I shoot, moving forward is actually a little slower. But yeah, it's kind of like a Vampire Survivor Pong, if you want to think about it that way. And then, make sure to collect a gem for experience. It basically says enemies will attack you if they get close to you. Let's see here. And then with each level up, we can either select passives or we can select a new ball, the special ball, to add on to our armory. This one, I like Wind. Because Wind can go through enemies and do damage. I can adjust game speed, but I kind of like the current speed. I don't know if you actually get more points if you increase the speed. I'm gonna go bleed. There's an iron ball, which actually the one that was right next to the bleed does more damage, but it goes pretty slow. And for my character who has no abilities, I need the balls to go a little fast right now. Hey Cupcake, lurking while I work. Alright. Appreciate the lurk. For fission, you can randomly like get level ups based on the equipment and passives, and it can give me up to 1 to 3 upgrade levels. There are multiple things that the fission can do as well, like fusion, and I can't remember what the third one is, but we'll see it when we get when we collect more of these. You can see like all of my current skills get leveled up by 1 with the fission. This one is a vampire, it kind of leeches, which is good for getting back health. This one will damage all enemies in a row. And then this one increases the crit chance by 20% when hitting enemies from the front. They're all pretty good. I think I'm gonna go with the crit chance for right now. So in addition to the special balls, the white balls are considered like the baby balls. And they also do a certain amount of damage. Trying to see if I can get some of these to go back there. The ones in the back. I also got to get the, yeah, get that that's close. So the green gems are worth more experience. Ooh, those balls. These ones also pass through the enemies. So I'm collecting these ones that will go through because eventually with the fusion stuff, if we get a fusion option, it'll allow us to combine the powers of 2 balls, right? And then so having the ability to go through enemies will be a huge bonus, especially if we're combining with like an AoE ability, like lightning or something. It's getting a little tougher. Nice. Fusion. So here, fusion combines any 2 fully upgraded balls, combining the properties into 1 ball. Balls can only be fused once. So we're going to check the fusion, and we're going to combine the bleed with the wind. So this one should be able to go through all enemies and cause them to bleed. Good morning, Nodi. Lurking absolute. Let's go, brother. Hey, Nodi. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm just doing a short morning here today. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Yeah, so wind bleed, 32 to 60 hit damage, passes through enemies, slows them down by 45% for 8 seconds, but deals 25% less damage, and then inflicts 4 stacks of bleed. So bleeding enemies receive 1 damage per stack when hit by a ball, for a maximum of 14 stacks. And then that'll allow me to, so like when it combines, oh, where'd it go? Actually, okay, yeah, here it is. So initially I had 3, but now I got 2 slots available. So now I can get more balls, and then balls go through enemies, go to the back of the field. Ethereal Cloak, I guess it's okay on this map. I just don't want all my balls to go through because sometimes sometimes that can backfire on me. So we'll go poison. I do like the poison, especially if I can combine the poison with the ghost ball. That'd be great. So we'll have to see if that comes up as a fusion option. All right, here comes the first boss. I think this one, balls deal 80% more damage after hitting the back of the field. Otherwise, damage is reduced by 20%. I'm gonna go with increase hit chance to 20% when. Maybe not. Let's increase the ghost ball. And then since we get more crit chance from the hitting from the front, I'm just gonna target. Alright, I gotta start hitting the others because they're getting closer. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with the go vertical. That was a quick level up. Let's go with balls deal 150% more damage, but damage decays by 30% each time you bounce, which is great because these two will have like limited bouncing, so they'll be able to do more damage. Alright. No fusion on that one, that's alright. Clear these ones out. Nice. That's even better. Yeah, this game gets really addicting, especially when you start unlocking more characters, more levels. And there's more to this. It's like not just the game itself, but you can also build up your land, I guess, or farm community. Let's see. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 of the 3 new baby balls in random directions. Yeah, that'll be good. Working in the center. We'll level up our blades right here. Evolution fuses certain combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. Alright, so we're gonna do evolution. So we can combine either the poison with the laser, or we can combine poison with the ghost, which this is the one I want. So it applies 1 stack of disease to units it hits, maximum 8 stacks. Disease lasts for 6 seconds. Each stack of disease deals 3 to 5 damage per second, and disease units have a 50% chance of passing a stack to undiseased nearby enemies each second. This got a chance to spread. Alright, here comes the next boss. Okay, now that we have enough balls going through, we can get the iron ball. It deals double damage, but moves 40% slower. Oh, I guess the poison ball isn't going through. Never mind. Maybe I needed to combine it with the wind. I'm missing out on the, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get past this point. Oh, maybe. Missing out on the experience, though. Getting pretty close. Let's go with the more damage. So getting up close. Get there. Yeah, we're gonna go fusion. I've never seen this combination. I don't think. Let's see how this works out. Laser vertical iron, 90 to 167 hit damage, deals 24 to 60 damage to all enemies in the same column. Deals double damage, but moves 30% slower. Okay. Oh, and then we can get Earthquake now. This side. Collect all the experience. Yeah, I don't mind taking arrow damage. Arrow damage is pretty small. But when these guys get close to the field, downfield, that they get a little dangerous because they hit really hard. Let's see. Which one will do more damage? Think about it, you're not gonna hit me. Not today. Not today. Let's go with... Oh, here we go. Increase ball launch speed by 20% if we get knocked back a little each time you shoot the ball. Wrong about it. Yep. Alright, final boss. Made it to the final boss. Just gotta clear the field. Forgot about that. Alright, so each boss that I've come across is a little different. This one, the arms are guarding the target. I just need to get the crown. But yeah, each time I hit the crown, it'll do some damage, and then that's the way to beat this one. So I'm kind of like just paying more attention to trying to dodge right now than I am targeting. Just kind of like hitting the general area. Okay, here we go. Got little minions to deal with. better angle. There we go. Hitting. Oh, no, those are hitting at all. Ah. Okay, right over here. There we go. Oh, we did it first try, and then we unlocked the sheriff's office blueprint, which is a new character. Obtained 1 gear, so each time that you complete a level with a character, I believe it unlocks a gear, so that way you can unlock the next level, which requires 2 gears. Boneyard trophy provides a status effect power, in this case 0.05 status effect power for each character you've completed the boneyard with. Each fast tier completed adds a 0.005 bonus per character. So I haven't done any fast completions or fast plays. I think that's something I'll be doing further along the line. But basically to build it takes 100 gold plus 4 stone. As to how we farm those, you can see here, see that here in a little bit. So in addition to the resources that we pick up on the map, we can also build up resources outside of the map. And then here you can see the warriors leveling up. So increasing things like strength, dexterity. I think leadership was also one that went up. Endurance is hit points. Strength is the base damage. Leadership affects how many baby balls you start with. Speed, of course, is ball speed and move speed. Dexterity affects crit chance and fire rate, and then intelligence affects the AOE power, such as the lightning, poison, bleeds, and stuff like that. I think bleeds an AOE, right? Or maybe it's just more of the lightning and fire and ice stuff. Alright, Woodmaster, increase the harvest clock by 0.2 seconds each time harvesting wood, or pierce through boulders when harvesting. We'll do Stone Piercer. Alright, and here it says that we have got new upgrades unlocked. So new items will have a chance of appearing upon leveling up. There's this one, it's called Dark, deals 3 times more damage but destroys itself after hitting an enemy. So basically once it hits, it's gone, and then there's a 3-second cooldown, and then it'll pop back up again as far as like an available ball to shoot. Which is good for, like, I guess, destroying bosses. If you like just throw it at a boss, or even like more like elites. Cursed Elixir, when a poison enemy dies, 10% chance for them to come back as a zombie with 245 health that moves up the board and fights enemies. Oh, I don't think I've used that one. This one here is my favorite. Pressure Valve, enemies explode on death, dealing 20 to 31 damage to adjacent enemies, so that's like an AoE one. AoE passive. And then Voodoo Doll Curse has a 10% chance of killing enemies. Ooh. Yeah, it's my first time seeing that one. I've never seen that one before either. Welcome to New Ballin, your home base. Cool. Let's plant some wheat. select forest. And then this will allow us to farm, but I'm not gonna farm just yet. We need to unlock this guy. Should I do it here or here? And then we don't have any stone. We want to get some stone as well. We don't have enough wood, so we have some more wood here. Actually, let's do this. That. And we'll build another one here. Always expand for 200 gold, but we're gonna hold off on that for now. And then we're going to harvest. Oh wait, I don't need to build on the first one. Yeah, I guess the sheriff's building I never needed to build on. It's the other buildings that require that. Oh, and I didn't get to hit the stone. Dang it. So basically I can only harvest once per session. Although I have found out that if you so you play around, you harvest, and then if you exit the game and then come back, you can go back into harvesting as well. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and since we completed the first level with the warrior, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to the itchy finger, which is the sheriff, disgraced deputy. So he has a more scattered aim, but shoots twice as fast and constantly launches balls if any are available, and can move at full speed while shooting. 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop in with the itchy finger. So this character did take me like a little bit to try and get, because as you can see, like the balls are scattered, like they don't shoot in a straight line. But that actually works to an advantage. Except for, you know, when I'm trying to line up a shot. But if I want chaos, this is the guy. And you can see here that he gets to start off with the fireball, whereas the warrior started off with the bleed, I think. Actually, don't remember what the warrior started off with. Anyway, silver bullet. Balls deal 20% bonus damage until they hit a wall, or balls deal 150% damage. The damage decays by 3, and then each time they bounce. Yeah, I'm gonna go with hourglass, or all baby balls deal 20% more damage. Let's go with warhorn for now. So if I miss grabbing the balls, they'll eventually gravitate back towards me, but it would work better if I went to go collect them so that way I can shoot faster. Balls start off at 70% speed, but increase by 20% each bounce. Now we'll go with freeze. So freeze gives a chance to freeze a bunch of them, which prevents them from attacking. They'll still move downfield. But it freezes them as well as stops them from, does damage while they're frozen. Yeah, frozen enemies receive 25% more damage. Magic Staff increases the AoE. Remove that. Only got one upgrade that time, that's okay. Play more available. We're gonna grab the ghost. I gotta be careful about going up too far upfield. I learned my lesson the hard way that sometimes enemies will land halfway, and so they actually landed on me and I died. Not right away, but because I was so close that I couldn't really get out. Yeah, they ended up just pummeling me to death. Let's see, fire rate. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal 10 to 19 bonus fire. Ooh. That'll work, yeah. Yeah, look at that. Fiery balls. Even works on the specials. Grab a turret, or let's do some more damage with the ball. Alright, oh, dang, I ran right into it. Got it. Let's go with evolution. Freezes enemy, passes through for 0.8 seconds. Nice. 167 to 124. Yeah, we'll upgrade the Wraith Ball. Hmm. 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. That'll only work in the beginning to mid game. Once we get to end game, there's not really a lot of gems, so it's, I don't know. I mean, this will help with fast clearing, I think, but I'd rather go with bleed. Yeah, I don't know if you remember with the boss, but there weren't really any gems that were spawning. So we don't really level up during the final boss battle. What does this do? Okay, so 73 to 138 hit damage, adds 1 stack of burn on hit for 5 seconds. Burnt units are dealt 6 to 10 damage per stack. Increases enemy. Nice. So this is basically a freeze burn rate. I like it. Fire and ice. It was definitely a fire build. Increased crit chance to 30% when hitting enemies on their left side. Wait, that's my left. My left or their left? Okay, their left. My left. Yeah, definitely seeing a lot more things on this side. I figured it was going to be in the direction that the dagger was pointing, but instead of their left. And they're facing me, so technically it's their right. My left or right. Yeah, this is where the scatter shot gets kind of annoying because it's not exactly hitting the one that I want. We'll go poison. And it's kind of a bummer because I gotta focus on the one I'm not hitting. There we go. Ow. Come on, get him. Which one's gonna do more damage? Alright, first death. Yeah, let's go ahead and try it again. But you know what? That's the double-edged sword of a chaotic sheriff. Yeah, we're gonna go with the crit chances as much as we can, unless we get the pressure battle. Because I like the explosions; they're pretty powerful. We'll do lightning. Use the only two balls I have. Fire lightning, okay. Burn lightning. Nice. That was awesome. I think it's the first time I've seen this combination as well. Spreads pretty easily. Gunsmith. All characters gain +1 bonus dexterity, affects fire rate, reload time, and critical hit chance. Nice. I like new blueprints. We're gonna go with the Brood Mother. 25% chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. And then we will do vertical. It's the first time I've seen that. The laser vertical got leveled up twice on that one. And then we're gonna increase the AoE. So egg sac explodes into 2 to 4 baby balls on hitting an enemy, has a 3-second cooldown before being shot again. Close this one. I don't like either of those. Increase AoE again. That was that. Broodmother laser. Alright. Spawn balls from Broodmother have the same properties as laser. Alright. It's gonna be a little chaotic. I like it. Let's go with Iron Ball. That combined with the 130% initial damage cooldown. Really nice. Look how slow it flies. I can catch up to it. Probably should have gone for Lind, actually. Alright, and then Sheena's going to be starting her meeting here soon, so I'm just going to be muted for the rest of the stream. After this game, I'm just going to go ahead and close out the stream. So I just want to say thank you everyone for stopping by. Go ahead and mute myself now.